I had a few of you ask what type of things do I use to take my photos and videos, so I thought I'd show you the bits and bobs I use. First off is my camera, which is a Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark IIX. It is a rather expensive camera. I'll put some numbers on the screen. I didn't start off using this camera. I used a Canon 700D as my first camera. I would suggest that camera instead because you can pick up them second hand for like 300 quid, maybe less, with a couple of lenses. So it's definitely a place to start. Next thing is my DJI Osmo 3 Pocket, which is what I take up London to do some recordings. These are really handy. They've got lots of different functions. They've got a stable gimbal inside. They're just all round really good. Still a bit expensive, and there is cheaper options out there. But this, I would say, is a very good investment if you really want to get into content creation or blogging and stuff like that. These just make things a little bit easier. So a lot of people will ask me about my lighting. I've got two lights. This one I bought a few years ago. I'm not too sure if they still sell these. I'm gonna have to look on Amazon. If they do, I'll put a little picture up. It was just a cheap Amazon one. I think I picked it up for like 15 quid, I think. They got a pretty bright light on them, and you can change the brightness, warm and cold settings. They're very good. And then I also have this SmallRig one, which is my new one. These are really nice as well. Yeah, they've got a brightness dial, so you can turn it up and down. If you click it, you can change the temperature of the light to warm and cold. These are very good. They're pretty cheap. I think about 20 quid a light, but a couple of these would do you for figure photography easy. And this little mount, I got a couple of these for like a £5. I can't remember where I got it from, probably Amazon again. But these are definitely worth checking out. See, that is kind of the fundamentals of what I use to take my photos. Obviously I have the Nanoleaf in the background, and I do have bigger lights. I'll put some examples on the screen, but generally this is the kit I use to take my photos. So I hope this helped. I'm gonna create some better guides soon on how I do photography and what I do to take my photos. It may not be correct, but it's how I've figured out my own style of how I take my photos. So I hope this helps, and yeah, any questions, just add them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.